everybody.
Hello.
Oh, for some reason I've just noticed your feet are missing.
Oh, what a shame.
Well, that's rubbish. Oh well, you've got a nice little frame, everyone, around a bit of carpet. Enjoy. Yeah, that was having problems the other day. Hopefully, by next week, there'll be a new computer, well, a newer computer in here. All this will have been rejiggled about, and hopefully things will work properly. This is one of the reasons why we're trying to get new stuff in here, because little bits are failing here and there.
Sounds like life.
Yep, pretty much. So,
hi, Jim.
Hello, Jim. How are we? Right, everybody, what are we doing today? Today, we are looking at 10 fills you can rely on. Now, this isn't a case of I just show Carrie a bunch of fills and she goes, oh, okay, I'll play that then. No, 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 no. This, we are looking at drum fills that we can create ourselves. And then what we're actually going to do, if I've done this right, chances are probably not, hopefully we can record them and immediately transcribe them so that we can come away and see what we've played. That's the idea. So hopefully if I go down to here and press the space bar, yep, the click track is coming through. Good. So that's a good starter for 10. So any drum fill ideas, feel free to throw them out. Carrie will give them a go, maybe.
Well, yeah, that would be preferable than me having to rely on my own brain to...
Or we're going to start off easily and we might sort of build into some... And we'll just see what happens. The thing with drum fills is you can show people hundreds and hundreds of drum rolls, but it's not until they get embedded in your brain so that when you're playing at a gig and you can go, oh, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. So we're just going to have a little exploration. We're going to start off with something really simple and we're going to see where you might take it. So there's no pressure. They can be as complicated, simple as you like. We're just going to see, my favourite saying, let's see what happens. Mine tend to be random, whatever comes out at the time. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that means that you've obviously got a little back catalogue in your brain. You say they're random, but there'll be something that your brain has thought, let's pull this one out. So you must have a kind of a bunch of fills in your arsenal. And that's what we are going to try and do for Carrie today. So if I press this little button here, ding, at the moment you can see our little, our sheet music is blank. So we're going to fill that up with stuff. All right, so Carrie, out of all the drum fills we've ever done, I want you to just play a bar of drum beat, and then in the second bar, whether you want to play a bit of drum beat and then a fill or a fill straight away, we want to just see what happens when we first go to play a drum fill. So anything you like.
Does it need to be for like quarter, whatever it is there?
It can be anything that comes to mind. If you can bring your microphone a little bit closer to your face. Get yourself comfy.
So just start.
Yeah, so get that high cat.
It's not. It's because that your student brings it forward, doesn't she? Whoever that is. So just a whole bar.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds the same. Why does the first one sound the same as the second?
No, there is a slight difference.
That sounds awful.
That's okay.
That's what I was going to do.
So have another go.
That's famous last words to me, Jim. That doesn't work with me. Don't just think about it, do it, because I overthink everything.
Yeah, in Carrie's world, it's overthink everything, then do it.
Yeah, that doesn't work. So it'll be...
Okay, let's do it a couple of times, get it comfortable. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to see if this works. So it's a little bit of an experiment as well. So I'm going to press record, and this is the metronome that you're going to hear. So it's about that boom, cat, boom. So about the speed you were playing at.
Mhm.
So you're going to play the high pitch of the metronome. The beep, beep is your 1 count.
Mhm.
Okay, so I want you to just play that drum fill in your own time to the metronome.
Mhm. So. Oh, I hate that. I can't do the metronome.
Sorry? Just give yourself some time to get used to it. Okay, that'll do. Right, that's all I need. So what I'm going to do now is I'm very quickly going to chop out the bits I need of that. This will not take me a moment. And we're going to do something called quantizing, which means we are going to tighten that all up so it all locks in perfectly for when we want to play, when we want to read it. So let us do that now. Make sure that will all do what it needs to. Let's find out. Where are we? There we go. Okay, that's looking promising. I'm going to put one in there, one in there. Where it's missed it. Move those over a little bit. Ah, the joy of technology, ladies and gentlemen. We can have a quick tweak. And if you think this is cheating,
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm moving bits.
Right.
If you think this is cheating, this is how, unfortunately, a lot of modern albums are made. So it's not cheating, we're just being modern. All right, now I'm going to cut that section out, move that to the start. Right there. Okay, and let's see what we have. So, alrighty.
Oh, Chris has liked our stream.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
We haven't spoken much to Chris lately, have we?
No, how have you been, mate?
Yeah. Normally we were in regular contact. I think he's got a new kitten. Is it?
Has he now?
Little grey one.
Aww. Right, we need to just add a couple of bits in. Right, thank you for bearing with us, everybody. So, let us bring up the display capture and we can see... Ding! Right, there we go. This is what Carrie...
Oh, Kenny's liked it as well. It's nice.
Oh, thank you, Kenny, darling.
I had a nice chat with him the other day.
That's because he's lovely.
He is.
Right, so we're looking now at the drum fill that Carrie just did. So we can see here, if I play it back via the computer, we have... There we go. So that is Carrie's fill number 1.
Chris says, good evening, you lovely pair. I'm well, thanks. Just been super busy. Not a problem. We're all right as well. Hello, Kenneth, as well. Hi, y'all.
Hi, y'all. How American. All right. So that's our first one. Now, it's a good starting fill. It gives us a nice little roll around the kit. A nice 1-bar fill. So, Gary, I want you to have a little try at something else. Again, same principle. You're just going to play a bar of drum beat, and the fill can be as long or short as it needs to be. You can play almost like an entire second bar, and then just throw in a little fill at the end. Whatever comes to mind. If it goes wrong, it doesn't matter, because we can look at where it went wrong and we can say, right, what are we trying to do with that fill? And then we'll correct it, and then we'll record it. So just play away.
There's a drum beat. Can I just keep that basic? It's just the
Yep.
fills.
Yep, the drum beat is completely unimportant.
So. Oh.
Okay, yeah, so let's go with that idea. So we're kind of doing a boom boom ba ba boom boom ba ba boom boom ba ba boom boom ba ba.
Yeah.
Yep, so let's go again. Let's try and improve it.
myself then. That's it.
Can you just hit that first time?
It sounds awful. It sounds like the second one.
No, there's a
no
difference. There is
Slight.
Can you just do a sort of like a right, left, right, left, right, left on it? Oh, it is there. It's probably just the left hand is a little bit weak, that was all. That's better. Good. Right, I think that's good enough to record now. So, same thing again. We're just going to start it off. Drifted away from the click a little bit. Just let the click come round again.
Hang on. Oh shit! Hang on.
Right.
Too far.
It's okay. Just give yourself a bit of time to.
I don't like the click track at all.
It needs to be there, otherwise I can't do what I need to do.
Hang on.
That'll do. That's better. Remember, ladies and gents, clicks, even though they can be very annoying, is it too loud for you? Is that the problem?
It's a bit sensory overload for
Okay,
me,
right. Let me quickly adjust that. I can drop the volume very slightly. Let's bring that down a touch. Okay, so let's have a look at this little ditty.
Yeah, it was right at the beginning, Jim. I think I missed a note, he said.
That's fine. I can bring... So, with the wonders of modern technology, I can bring them in. So, let us have a look at what we had here. Boom. Have that. Right. So you have to give me a couple of seconds. I have to tidy these up, because when I apply them to our musical score... Actually, I will show you.
Kenny said... Sounding great. Love the inclusion of the dots. Is that your music? Is that what he means?
Yes. So what we're doing is we should be able to see once I know what I need to do there. Yeah, what we're doing is Carrie is creating drum fills on the fly, and then we are recording them. And then I'm putting them into a score editor. So if we have a look here, because if the playing isn't bang on, what happens is the software itself kind of doesn't register where they're sitting properly. So what we have to do, we have to tweak it to get everything where it needs to be.
Just put that in Do Not Disturb, don't I?
So I will do that. I will... Okay, so it's starting to look a little bit better now. You can see there. So by doing that, I can look at it and go, right, we're nearly there. So that it's put two of the notes into one slot. Oh, hang on. Might have nearly moved everything. There we go. So we're nearly where we need to be. Not far off. There's a double note somewhere there. That needs to be there. That needs to be there. And we take that one out. And there we go. There is Carrie's drum fill. So that is the new one. So let's hear it again in all its glory. That's the first one.
That's the first one. I was going to say that doesn't
my bad.
sound quite right.
Here we go. Good.
Yeah, you didn't hear my crash, but that's fair enough.
Right.
I hit a crash at the end, didn't I?
So I'm just going to snip that off. And we're going to put that over with the other one. So we've got the two lined up together. There we go. Add that in. Doink. And now we can view that and see the two of them together. There we go.
Oh, what's that? Oh, because the other bit's a bit...
Yeah, it just needs a bit of spacing out.
Yeah.
So I can just do that like that. There we go. So we've got Carrie's first one. And Carrie's second one. There we go. Lovely stuff. Okay.
So with the fills, can I do a flam without using all the toms?
You can do anything. There we go. There's a motto for life. So you can do anything. So this new bar here, where I'm wiggling my arrow in, this is where the magic's going to happen. This is where inspiration, creativity and wonderment will fester like a boil on your bum. What software am I using, Mike? This is Cubase, my boy. I've used Cubase for years. I know a lot of people like Pro Tools and things like that. Cubase I know pretty well and have used since I was probably about 18. So it is a good place for me. Okay, Carrie.
I'm just trying to think.
Don't wiggle. Oh, have a look, get a load of that, lad. Look at that little wiggle. Right.
That was not creepy at all. So, I'm trying to think what to do.
Okay, so you said flams.
Yeah, I know what to do, but I'm just trying to incorporate that into a
Well, if you want to work out a fill, you don't need to play the beat. Just play around with the fill to start with. Get some ideas out there.
So I was going to do... Hang on. Why can't I think of it?
Oh, yeah, so ba boom ba da tss.
Yeah.
Okay, have another go.
Sorry.
Yeah, so let's get a ba boom ba da tss. That's what we're after.
That's a flam, though.
Yep, flam, bass, snare, snare. So ba dum ba ba tss.
Oh, I was going to do that.
Yeah. So good. Right. Do you want to try it with a drum beat first? So you'll do that quite late on. That'll be on the
third.
Boomed cat. 1, 2. Yeah, on the third. Ba boom ba da tss.
So. Oh. Oh, why can't I do it?
1, 2.
Oh shit! Hang on.
So you're going for a flam or a ba-bat?
Flam. It's that, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so you're doing more of a ba-bat than a flam there.
I thought flam was one slightly after the other.
It is, but if you do them too... That was better. If you do them too far apart, you get a ba-ba. Don't be so hard with it. Just let the sticks come down. That's better.
Oh. Oh shit. My eye is like really twitching now. Why can't I do it? Ah! What the fuck's going on?
It's better.
It's quite hard for my brain to get used to now.
No, but it's good. You're challenging yourself.
That's actually from Rocky. It's from The Eye of the Tiger.
What, when he says what?
This song is from The Eye of the Tiger.
Oh, is it the... Yeah, it's the fill, yeah, sort of at the end of each repetition, isn't it?
Yeah. Why can't I get my foot there? Maybe I should come back to that one.
What might help you? Try going boom cat, boom cat, boom cat, boom ba. So take your hands off. So when you do a bass drum before it, so boom cat bass flam, that might help. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll help.
All right. Famous last words, Chris. Again, thinking about it too much. I overthink.
Yeah,
everything.
make sure there's no small children or sensitive people around you because the swearing will increase.
Yeah. No. That's
Yeah.
wrong. I can't figure it out. No, I can't do it.
Okay.
Go for
Well,
another one.
okay.
I'm just trying to think.
Don't forget you've got options. You've got build-ups you can do. You've got crashes that you can throw in.
Okay. No.
Good. Okay. Old Faithful. Let's go for that one.
I tried to challenge myself too much. And it's
No,
ended up
but
with-
the thing is, if they're ones that come to your mind straight away, that's great.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Because then if you can just use that, that's what we're hoping for. If you're put in a situation where it's Carrie, we need to do a drum fill. If that's your go-to drum fill, great.
Well, Jim just said, was it Teenage Kicks? Because he goes, doesn't he?
Yeah, the ba boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so we're going for the build-up one.
Okay. Is that right?
Yep, just need to get with the click a little bit more.
I hate the click. That's wrong, innit?
Just go again.
That was wrong. Hang on. No. Hang on.
Okay, see if one more and see if we can get a bit more with the click. Okay, sped up a little bit, but I can work with that. Okay, let's work some, in the words of the genie from Aladdin, let's work some magic. Which I think he's stolen from Freddie Mercury. Because when he says, it's magic, it's a kind of magic. Right, okay.
Well, you've stolen that from Freddie Mercury whenever you go, alrighty then, or whatever it is. That's what you do, isn't it? Alrighty. Sorry, that was Jim Carrey.
That was Jim Carrey.
In Ace Ventura.
Yep, I'll steal anything from Jim Carrey.
There's a woman on TikTok who's very popular, she's popular because she looks exactly like Jim Carrey. And she's a comedian.
Okay.
She's funny. She is funny.
And her name is?
I can't remember what her name is, but she's funny. I'll show you her profile.
Jim Carrey is a legend.
But just imagine being famous from being a female lookalike and being funny like Jim Carrey.
Yeah, it'd be like being a female lookalike of Sid James from the Carry On films. It's you don't know whether it's a blessing or a curse.
Whenever your uncle laughs, it reminds me of. Yeah.
Okay. That's the sound. Good, lovely. That's what we want. Okay, so let us put that as fill number 3. Remove all the debris.
It rhymed.
I did a rhymey. Okay, here we go. There we are. Let's bung that in there. Bung that in there. Bunging stuff everywhere. And voila. Hopefully it's right. Looks promising. So let us skedaddle down to that new one. And there we go. So this is
Number 3.
fill number 3. Let's drop that down a little bit. Get some space. Okay. Lovely job. There we go. 3 out of 10.
Still a long way to go.
Yep, but we'll see. We don't have to get to 10. All we want is a bunch of fills that just come straight from your brain onto paper or screen.
It's not a good thing.
Right.
I'm just trying to think. So you said I could do build-ups.
You got crashes as well. So you can exchange, you can put certain hits on the crashes, you can... remember, if you do a crash, do a base from underneath.
What, so I could do with both crashes?
Yep.
What, that? As a whole thing?
You could. I'd probably see if you can put something else in it just to make it a little bit more interesting.
I don't like that. I don't...
Ooh.
I don't know.
Okay, so you're going for more of a kind of boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Okay, so try it with a groove and then see where you end up with it.
So it would have to start on an odd one as well, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't.
If you were doing it like that, you'd start it on the 2.
So
you'd go boom, cat, boom, boom, cat, boom, budun, da budun, da budun, dun. It would be there. Instead of playing a snare, you would start the fill where the snare would be.
no. That's
Yeah,
alright.
so you'd do 2 taps. Boom, budun, da dun, da dun. Yep, that would be it.
Is that right?
It depends. If you want to start it at the start, then you would just add something extra in at the end.
Hang on. That's made it more confusing. So I can't... Is that what you said, though, to start from there?
It depends what you want to do. If you want the fill to just get to the end of the bar,
Yeah.
you would start on the 2. So you'd go boom, da dun, da dun, da dun, dun.
Is that right?
That would be going too long. You would start the fill where your snare would come in. So boom, da dun, da dun, da dun, dun. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So 2 of those.
Yep.
That doesn't sound right.
No, that's because you're starting... If you're going to start there, you're probably going to need to use 4 drums. Because... yeah, that would fill the whole bar up.
So...
Yeah,
right?
let's go for that.
Yeah, that's easier from my head.
Okay, play it a couple of times, just get used to it. Okay, let's have a go.
I can never do this click track thing. It's too slow, isn't it?
Okay, just try again.
I can never match up to it though.
That'll do. Alrighty. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment, people. This is where we need some background music, just going dun da ba dun da dun da da ba ba ba.
That's what you've got for yours and Simon's stream, haven't you? Lift music.
Something like that. Yeah, elevator music.
Yeah, that's an American.
Okay, let's...
Anyone got any ideas as well for a film?
Yeah, if anyone's got any suggestions,
That would help my brain.
throw them out. It is always tricky coming up with ideas. But I wanted to do it like this just to see where you go, where you start from. We can always change it once we get the initial idea. But it's interesting just to see what the brain conjures up.
Not mine.
Well, this time I pressed the button and it put it all exactly where it needed to be. So, yeah, it was tighter than you think, said the actress to the bishop.
Reading, I started with a click right from the start. Yeah.
It's once you get used to it, I mean, the thing is, a little secret here, everyone. Carrie doesn't practice between shows, basically because she is too busy. So every time she comes back into doing this, it's kind of almost like going in from fresh.
Yeah, I'm a psychology student, first and foremost, full time. And psychology requires a lot of time, basically.
Okay, for some reason that stuck that whole bar. I know why. Let's extend that out. And I have to do a quick function thing. Where is it? Where are you? Where have you gone? Why aren't you letting me put that on? Come on. Align elements, functions. I had the wrong thing highlighted.
Oh, so even though it arranged it all really beautifully for you, then it slowed you down the other way.
That's all right. I just have to click Advanced Layout. Number of bars. I want 2. Doing. Right. So the sneaky snare has crept in on this bit here. If you look, spot the sneaky snare.
Yeah.
There we go. Gone. Alrighty. So there we go. So that is Carrie. Are we on 4 now?
Mhm. Oh, I did that and it vibrated my teeth. Ugh.
I wouldn't do that again then. Right, so fill number 4, that's quite a nice little one. So let's have a listen to it. All tweaked. Lovely stuff. Except did that play it at the right height, or did I just do that? We'll go again just to be safe. There we go. One more. So you can see it on the screen as well. Super job. Okay. Right. Remember, anyone, any suggestions, throw them out just to give Carrie a little bit of inspiration. What about some crashes and some snare work, perhaps? That'll do. Let's go for it.
So it would be 2 of these.
Yep. No, so you probably would have started there if you were going to do what you just did.
Oh. Is that it?
So you'd have, that would be 1E and a 2 and 3E and a 4 and. 2 and 3E and a 4 and. Yeah, and then if you were going to go back into your groove, you'd do a crash to lead back in.
So...
So you do da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun boom cat, and you're back in.
I don't understand. So
1E and a 2 and 3E and a 4 and 1. So then you'd be back into your groove.
What?
Yeah. 1E and a 2 and 3E and a 4 and 1. There you go. Cool. Right. Let's bring up our favourite thing, the metronome. Bit slow there.
I don't understand. Is it because I can't figure this thing out? Oh, that was horrible. That wasn't right.
It's okay. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, the fill's actually entirely... I'll tell you what, something that might help. I am going to change the tempo from 4/4 to 8/8. Now, what that will do, it will exactly the same speed, but it will double up the amount of clicks in there. So what will happen is every time you hear a click, you are playing a hi-hat on that. So boomt, cat, boomt. That might be a little bit easier. Okay, try once more.
Oh shit.
2, 3, 4. It's okay. I can work with that.
Slightly out of time, but
No, but did that help a little bit?
it doesn't really make much difference. Probably only slightly.
That's because, say, it's been a while since you played to a metronome. I know you say you hate playing to them and you're not very good at doing it, but I remember times where you have really locked in with metronomes.
Yeah,
That
from
episode,
a lot of practice, yeah.
But that episode where we played loads of different songs, I just threw random songs at you with clicks and you played along to all of them fine.
Yeah, that was recently, wasn't it?
Yeah, so you can do it. It's just practice. Okay, let's move that.
One piece of hair that's just right in front of my face.
So ignore the background sounds of me moving shit. Doing. And boink.
Can't believe our little puppy's going to be... He's not little, but I can't believe he's going to be 1 tomorrow.
Yes.
1 year old. Bless him.
Have you got him anything for his birthday?
Of course I have.
Of course you have.
And I'm going to wrap
A
it.
foolish question.
I'm going to wrap it. The thing is, we don't know Hoobie's birthday. I don't know exactly when that is. Otherwise, I'd get Hoobie something.
All Hoobie needs is love. That's it.
I know, he's quite happy to...
He just wants to snuggle up on a bed with someone, roll on his back and snooze away.
He frets if he can't get upstairs on the bed. Although he did help himself to Orion's brand new toy I bought yesterday for him and chewed the shit out of it into pieces, so he did technically get a present yesterday.
Maybe you shouldn't have favourites.
I don't have favourites.
Okay. Here we go. Let's have a look at the new one. So you can see the time signature has changed to 8/8 now, which is exactly the same as 4/4. It just means we're counting it in eighth notes.
Okay.
That's not right. That dun thing. No, that something's moved that by accident. Hang on. Dun. That's weird. Might have to update that, see if it... Odd. Right. Yeah, I don't know why that's done that. It's missed out the joining note on it. But anyway, so the one we were looking at now is this one. So there we go. Boom cat, boom boom cat, da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun. Nice. Let's hear it. If I can find it, hang on. There we go. And go. Lovely. Right, so Jim said, lately I've been doing short 2-beat fills. So do you mean a kind of like boomed, cat, da-da, that kind of thing? Is that what you're talking about, Jim?
Oh, like a ZZ Top song?
Yeah. Should we go for one of them? Should we do a Jim fill?
Right, so... Is that it?
Yeah, so you do a bar first, and then basically nearly 2 bars. There you go. Okay, that's a good one. Let's go for it. That'll do. I know there's a bit of a bass drum cock up in there, but I can get rid of that. And this one, I can pretty much just press a button. Yep, and it's synced up straight away. Lovely. Let's chop that one out. Bang it over here. plonk it in, and we have... Right.
Wonders of technology. I think Michael said that as well, didn't you?
Yep. All right, and here... There we go. There's our nice little 2/16 note fills at the end.
Oh, I wonder what that was.
So thank you, Jim. Let's move that down and out of the way. We'll delete that little crash at the end because we don't need that.
Oh my god, the odds have started now.
Oh dear.
Any odd ones, sometimes 16ths, sometimes 8ths, or one tom, a space before the next bit.
So any other one, sometimes 16ths, sometimes 8ths. Okay, what about a combination of 8ths and 16ths then?
You'll have to remind me what you mean.
So do you remember we've done things like, for example, like that.
Like that?
Well, those are 16ths.
Yeah.
But you've got things like da 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 da. You know, that's a combination of 8ths and 16ths. So 8ths are bat 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 bat. 16ths da 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 da. So you can break them up into different amounts.
But that's not fills though, is it?
Yeah. If you did it as...
What is it?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't do it in a hi-hat, but if you did it on a... If you did 16ths and 8th notes on snares and toms and things.
I don't know what you mean, sorry.
Try playing 16ths on a snare drum. Now play 8th notes.
I don't.
Yeah, that's 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
So...
So those are 8ths.
Yeah.
So what if you did a combination of some 8ths, some 16ths, broke them up into different patterns?
I don't.
Okay, say if you went like bat, 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 boom, 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 boom. There you go. A combination of 8ths and 16ths.
Right.
Do you want to go for that one?
Okay.
So have a practice first. Cool, let's go with that. Undo. So yank that into place. Yep, that all yanked in as needed.
What about trying bat, bat, boom, boom? What? Bat, bat, boom, boom, boom. Boom, bat, bat, boom, boom, boom.
Who's bat, bat, boom, booming?
Chris.
Hang on a minute. Sorry, one thing went where it wasn't supposed to.
Oh. Weird spasms in my arms.
Doink. Okay, that looks as it should do, I think.
Oh, my elbow looks really weird on my arm. The angle.
Oh god, don't get dysmorphia about your elbows, please. I can't handle that.
Pat Boone. Oh yeah, that's
Pat
true.
Boone Diddy. Old Pat Boone Debbie Boone. So bat bat boom boom. What we got?
What that was?
Bat bat boom 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 boom. Bat bat boom 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 boom. Okay, we've got a couple we're gonna try here. So bat bat boom 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 boom. Bat bat boom 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 boom. Bat. Yeah. So da da dun 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 da da dun 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 dun. Yeah, so we're going to have to try something up. So 2 8s followed by 4 16s. Yeah, so ba-ba, 1, 2, 3, 4, ba-da, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could finish that with maybe 4 on the snare or something. So ba-ba, boom, 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 ba-ba, boom, 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 ba-ba, ba-ba.
No.
Yeah. There you go. Right, hang on. We're racing ahead now. We've got ideas coming out of every orifice.
Good.
Right, so let's have a look at this one. Speaking of orifices, I need to fart, but I need a wee at the same time, and I know what will happen.
Well, yeah, don't do it in the other order.
No. Right, and that last one needs a little tweak. 'Cause it's been... That's better. Okay, so the one that Carrie just did is here, he says. There we go. Let's have a little listen to that one. Lovely. Right, on to the next one then. Carrie, you can practice this just for 1 second while I have a wee, because...
I can't remember what it was. I'm not going to practice it anymore, otherwise it will just go out of my head. Is that Pat Boone Diddy Boom? I can't remember. I was trying to do that Eye of the Tiger. Oh. Why can't I do that? Oh, I can do that one now a little bit.
Which one do you want to go? Oh.
I'll do Chris's one and then Jim's one and then...
Try and go for your...
Yeah, because that'll be 10.
Your arch nemesis. Okay. Right. Are you ready?
I think so. Oh, hang on.
Let's try again.
Ah! Why can't I do it all of a sudden? It's because that bloody click track. Hang on.
That's it.
It's because of that thing. I hate it.
Slow down a little bit. 3, 4. Oh, someone did a likey thing. Thank you, Mark. Now let me just delete those. Much appreciated, Mr. Mark. Just going a little bit fast on that fill. 2, 3, 4.
Fuck's sake.
That was better. That'll do. I'll take that one.
Missed drum hits.
Yeah, that's okay. I can put them back in. 'Tis nay problem.
I got the timing right.
You did. Right, let's shunty these over a little bit. Or hoik.
Chris is being too kind. Said it was perfect. It's definitely too kind.
It wasn't perfect, but
no one is.
with practice, it could be. That's the key.
Practice makes perfect.
No such thing as perfect. Practice makes better.
What was it? Practice makes progress. Isn't that what your Sarah said?
Practice makes progress.
Didn't your sister say that when she was talking about like hearing her kid at was it gymnastics or school or something?
Something like
Practice makes progress.
Well, it's true.
Yes.
Does
I
sound
know,
like
that's why I
does
said it.
sound quite soundbitey, but it'll do. Okay. So let's whack that one in. Hopefully I've done it right. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what we've got.
Jesus Christ, yours, man.
We've got Jesus Christ, apparently.
Oh, what's that? Oh, it's 'cause it's mixed up.
Yeah, just got to drag it down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so we now have...
8, is it?
It's done that weird thing again.
Oh, what? That's a bit annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why it's making that one disappear. Hang on, I'll find it.
The light's reflecting off my forehead.
I'll find the culprit. Where are you? You cheeky bumder. There you
Who
go.
are your favourite drummers? Well, I can only say Matt Alston because I'm.
Because he's just got such lovely hair.
Oh, what is that? And Josh and but obviously Matt's in Machine Head, but Josh is in Recovered.
Anybody famous? I suppose Matt is famous now, isn't
Yeah.
he, technically? He's always famous in our eyes. Alrighty. So, are you going to go? We've got time for a Pat Boone Diddy Boone.
So is that?
Yeah, what's you can go snare, tom, snare, snare, floor tom, like ba boom, bada boom.
So.
There's multiple ways you can do it. The most common way is snare, tom, snare, snare, floor tom. Pat Boone Diddy Boone. So yeah,
Yeah.
Danny Carey is a fantastic drummer.
Is
Yeah.
that what you mean?
That's it. Yep, that's the one. That's the kiddie.
Oh shit, that was wrong, wasn't it?
Nope, that was fine. Good. Right, that was easy.
Tool. I do have one of their albums.
Yeah, they're a phenomenal band.
They are really good, but I'm not a fan. Is it prog stuff? It's a bit.
Chris, how would you categorise Tool? Sort of ambient. I suppose it's sort of a bit metal, a bit prog.
Yeah, it's a bit. I mean,
Bit grunge. You know, it's got a bit of all sorts in it.
the songs are like 8 minutes long, though. That's what I would call prog. Like, he's talking about something, and you're like, get to the point. Because if you're talking about something that's emotional, it's like.
Yeah, they're not for.
So that it's chill music, isn't it? It's sort of very.
It's. It is. Yeah, it's got definite elements of grunge to it. I'd say his lyrics are. Yeah, they're very avant-garde. They're very
avant-garde is what I would-
they're very concept based. So if you're not inclined to look into sort of I suppose, I'm not saying like deep, but you have to sort of work your way through metaphors and various. If you want just an easy listening song, Tool's probably not the one for you.
Or if you like really depressing shit like I do.
Or if
then
you like
listen to Type O
songs
Negative.
that just talk about girls and drugs and things, Tool aren't the one for you, definitely. Right, okay, let me just quickly...
Nirvana is probably one of my favourite. The one that I had was a sleeve that was clear, and it had like different parts of anatomy. So whenever you turned over the page, it had like another part of anatomy, and it was quite.
That might have been a Lateralis.
It was good. It was a good album. Like my then boyfriend many years ago got me into them, and he used to like, what is that song? He was obsessed with Satyricon.
Oh, the
Diabolical Now, whatever.
black metal Satyricon.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't that for the guy from Dimmu Borgir?
I don't know if it was. Right. Okay, we have. I'm gonna have to move this one up because we're at the bottom of the page and I can't show it.
Oh.
Where are we? Hang on.
We've only got 5 minutes.
No. Right, there you go. There is your Pat Boone Diddy Boone. I think. No, it's tweaked one. Let's hear it and let's see if it's gone slightly squiffy. I think it might have done.
That sounds even better.
That does sound better, actually. Should we go with that one?
Yeah.
That's... that's Pat Boone and Jim Boone.
Is that
Yeah.
right?
Try again. That one's nicer.
Yeah, I like that. So, is that right?
Yep. And that,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, that is one of the great things about writing drums and putting drums in things like this. One of the albums I did, I wrote all the drum parts on computer and then learnt them and played them for the recording. Because I just wanted to, I had ideas in my head, but I wanted to make sure, I wanted to be able to play around with them, hear how they sounded. So it is quite a nice little fun way of doing stuff.
It is a good one, Jim.
Right. Okay. Your arch nemesis that you have been building up to take on.
Yeah. Let me just try it.
To be honest, it doesn't need to be a flam. What you're doing there works.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go for that. Good.
Oh, fucking hell.
Right. Did we just conquer Everest? I think we may have done. And one. Yep, that should work. Right. Let's drag it in and see where everything goes. Okay, so I'm going to bring that up. Let's move that over here. And we'll see where it's put everything. Because you never know. It may put a cheeky twist on it.
We like a cheeky twist.
Okay.
Speaking about cheeky twists, in B&M yesterday they had churro makers. I'd be quite tempted to get one of those, but then I'd get even more fat.
Right, let's see what it's done with it.
Oh.
That's okay. That's just, it's where it's just moved stuff around. So... take that off. So that needs to go there, I think. Oh, will it move?
I don't know.
There. That's it. Let's try that.
More fat on a butcher's pencil. Oh, I didn't do the...
No, it...
I just realised what you meant, Chris. It took me a long time to figure out what
it's all right. With open and hose hi-hats, open and close hi-hats, if you move them, it doesn't always trigger.
Okay.
But there we go. So that is the one that you just did.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that's our 10, isn't it?
Oh, and we're at 6:59.
Good Lord.
Or is that 5:59?
Right. Well, let's go through them all very quickly.
Mm-hmm. Not that I was like clock watching or anything. I just noticed that it went very quickly.
Okay. Let's go from the start. Oh. That one needs tweaking because it's not showing right. Oh, no, the last one. I'll have to swap over the page. There we go.
Hearing them all together is quite impressive.
Yeah. Last but not least. Apart from the missing tss. There we go. Excellent work.
Thank you for your help as well, everyone.
Yes, thank you for the input. Always a pleasure, never a chore. All right, everybody. that is it from us today. I haven't got a guest this week. It's getting extremely hard to find guests at the moment on the run up to Christmas. Everyone's busy. So I'm just going to do a sing along with Beardy sessions. So just going to get out there, sing some random tunes, whatever people throw at me, I'll have a go.
Thank you, Jim.
So good work, Carrie. We will save those and keep those for future use.
Mm-hmm.
So from here over at Beardingham HQ, thank you very much, everybody. And
Thank you too, Chris. Thank you.
yes, thank you everyone for tuning in. Much love to you all, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.